You're watching RVT, Rashid's Teletube, serving nations worldwide. Up next on RVT, Rashid's Video Tube. It's a special documentary on What Do You Think? It's an inside candid look at Studio 54. Following that is the Rashid YouTube radio show. Let's all make it a great summer, particularly a great Shicer, as we celebrate here on RVT, where is Rashid all the time. You're watching RVT, Rashid's Teletube worldwide. Where is Rashid all the time? You're watching Rashid's RVT. RVT want to wish you a very happy Shieston season. You're watching RVT, Rashid's Teletube Worldwide. Where is Rashid all the time? You're watching Rashid's RVT. You're watching RVT, a Rashid International Broadcasting Station.
Oh, I feel so terrible. What's the matter, guy? Oh, you wouldn't understand. Oh, come on, it can't be all that bad. Okay, if I must, Rashid, I'll tell it to you. I have no sweets this year. You have no sweets? Well, that's not good. No, it's not good at all. I want something sugary. I want something delicious. Here's the idea. Try some chocolate bites. Chocolate bites? Yup, chocolate bites. Tiny chocolate bits wrapped up. After dinner or evening leisure. They're great. Chocolate bites. Hey, guy. Yeah? Are you feeling any better? Long as I got my chocolate bites. I know. So, guys, when you're out, pick some up. It's great.
Heads up, everybody, it's RVT. Hands down, everyone is RVT. Look over there. Who's over there is RVT. Everyone, everywhere is RVT. When you're walking, when you're working, talking, having fun. Worldwide Rashid enjoyment. Social television when the day is done. All you need is just to sit back and let Rashid's door open up to fun. Fun beyond your wildest enjoyment. Social media fun. It's RVT, Rashid's video tool for social media. Rashid's computer television. Weather news and celebrity news and award-winning content that goes on and on. If you can't get RVT, contact your local internet service provider. RVT, now streaming on YouTube and Google Plus and other social media platforms. Call now! Get ready and save on Rashid's RVT Supermarket and Half Price and Savings, where you can save up to 40 to 50% off with coupon. And don't forget to check your circulars for money grabbing savings. Whole chicken tender poultry just $9.99 or less, or tender lamb and steak chops now $7.99 or less at some dealers. Fresh cut watermelon orange juice $6.99. Fresh vegetables, so you don't ever have to wonder what's for dinner, whether it's hot pizza or fruit. Specially cut poultry, pork, beef, or chops. Fresh milk, all available for a reasonable price. Chuck shoulder roast, $3.69 a pound. Chunky soup, 2 for $3. Freshness right at your fingertips. And you can now shop online and have your groceries delivered to your door. Dice cut from the grocers to your freezer to the dinner table. Buy one get one free fresh plucked strawberries or $2.99 a pound rump roast, crispy bacon, and a Rashid R-Man advertiser for boneless beef chuck roast, $2.49. Dazzle your taste buds as you rack up on savings. And don't forget about the RVT reminder of ordering online. Supermarket savings and more are what you're gonna get. So get shopping. Hey, having spaghetti tonight? A whole lot of vegetables. Sauce just the way you like it. It's the thickest, heartiest sauce ever, made with a whole lot of plump, juicy tomatoes, special seasonings and spices, with that zesty, full-bodied tomato taste. Now you're eating spaghetti. So serve up some Italiano at its best, now at your local market, or go online at www.italiancooking.org. That's www.italiancooking.org. You're watching RVT, a Rashid International Broadcasting Station. Y'all watching RVT! All day long the bunnies worked, they got so very tired. So when they got home they needed a boost. Rashids, chocolate cider. All day long the days were rough, it was no happy choir. So when they got home they needed a boost. Rashids, chocolate cider. Well, not cider, but just hot chocolate. Deep, rich hot chocolate. Either plain or with marshmallows. An internet's best friend. And with 3 grams of fat and 6 grams of protein, why wouldn't you go for it? All year round is groovy. You said it, Culper. The marshmallows melt to a thick, motherly malt as it oozes down your throat. You probably wouldn't stand for just 1 cup. And your imagination, just might get the best of you, if you know what I mean. All day long the bunnies worked, they got so very tired. So when they got home they needed a boost. Rashids, chocolate cider. All day long the days were rough, it was no happy choir. So when they got home they needed a boost. Rashids, chocolate cider. So let your imagination run wild all year round. Available at your nearest grocers or go online. The benefits of spray paint is miraculous. You never know what you can muster up if you try. And talk about the perfect outdoor hobby. The chair is spray painted. The chair. So whether indoor or outdoor, paint away. Just don't forget about the spray kind. Tortoise the Frog here. I'm Rashid's pet frog. But enough about the small talk. I want to enlighten your mood with one simple snack. Pickles. Yes, you guessed it. Crispy pickles. See, it's kind of a big deal around here. Because it's basically 2 kinds. The classic, which is, rather small. But have you ever been to the grocers or the like and came across a barrel? You know what I'm talking about. Behold, the beautiful barrel in the stores that's usually overlooked. See, Unlike ordinary pickles, barrel pickles are way past the normal size. And talk about a satisfying snack, oh brother. You can say that again, plump and juicy, one bite and you're hooked. It's easy to locate, just reach and grab, or they'll do the grabbing for you. With 0 fat and only 7 calories and a whopping 15 milligrams of potassium. Wow, you can even purchase a whole jar. Hey, good to much for internet browsing. Excellent with my Philadelphia cheesesteak. Go north and South Philly. And amazingly satisfying with ale. It's just one of the #1 mouth-watering snacks of all time. Rashid, yeah, Tor. Do you think they know we can't get enough of their pickles? Well, if they don't, they do now, Tor. So satisfy the canine in you when you crave barrel pickles. Or go online at www.barrelpickles.org. That's www.barrelpickles.org. Now, let me see. You are watching. No, wait. Let me do it right. Hello, folks. You are watching. Yeah, you are watching. You are watching. Can I please say what I'm going to say? It's the introduction, man. Anyway, and did you know that Rashid said that the animation women on my show is better than any animation on social media? That's what he said. You are watching. I said, let me say what I'm going to say. First of all, I know you're crying because you want to see some more RVT. But while you're watching the RVT, won't you have some fish juice sandwiches? Yeah, fish juice sandwiches. I love fish juice sandwiches. And also, I know you guys are on social media doing all kind of things, but really you look like that. Like stamping nose hairs. But you're not gonna tell nobody you look like that. Now, just a minute, son. RVT is full of questionable content, son. Every time we start doing something, here comes Logic Stampy. Like, no, man. But not around RVT. Because we like coming to the studios and doing ourselves. But like I said, son, RVT is questionable content. Shut up, man! We go in there ourselves, and we like it, because it's okay with us. Guys, I don't want to cut this short, but don't you got something to say? We sure do. Oh, I'm a little tired. Don't you say it so we can move on? It's just a bumper. Okay, everybody, you're watching RVT, Rashid's video tube, of serving nations worldwide. Where's Rashid all the time? Yeah. Boy, that was fun, Stevie. It sure was, Win. Wow, I like fun. Thanks a lot, guys. Put it on this, spread it on that. A little on this and a whole lot of that. Everything's better with butter. Whip it on this, a little on that. Smear it on this and square it on that. Everything's better with butter. Now you can square it up with butter or margarine. Electrify your taste buds with the rich and satisfying taste of butter. Whip it on this, graze it on that. Square it on rice, now that's where is that? Everything's better with butter. Now get to the grocers and square it up. Also in spread style to go easy on bread. Hi, I'm a bull, and I know what I like. So when I go out to dinner in a place like this, I order something hearty and bold. And with it comes something else that is bold. Barbecue sauce. That rich, thick, mouth-watering flavor you just can't get from ketchup, salsa sauce, or steak sauce. My barbecue sauce takes flavor to a whole nother level of flavor, giving you the satisfaction you crave on your dishes. Even goes with vegan dishes. In fact, it goes on just about anything. And that's no bull. But pork and beef ribs? Guys, I died. Try the boldest of sauces at your grocer's or go online. It's waiting for you.
So I was cruising, surfing, whatever, doing absolutely nothing. Saying nothing either. Then I came across Rashid's RVT. Then I asked, what is this? Who is this? And why is this? Then it made me smile. Not necessarily like the famous Hollywood scenes in Robert De Niro and Apocalypse Now, and not like a train wreck either. That's a different type of entertainment that doesn't focus on the obvious. It's plain Rashid's video too. So stop being afraid.
Ice cream balls, shoes, socks, all on social media. Laughing, playing, having fun, all on social media. Books, trains, weight loss gains, all on social media. Different worlds, cute little girls, things that will make you lose your curls, all on social media. Cartoonish babes, the twerking gays, the top 10s that will make you be amazed, all on social media. Rashid R-Man people love, all without a lot of subs, all on social media. That's Rashid's social media. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Quick, guys, run for the hills! Ah! Everybody run! Everybody run! Ah! Look out! RVT.
Pork this, pork that, pork this, pork that, pork, 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 pork. Yeah. Top the meat. You're watching RVT, Rashid's Teletube Worldwide. Where is Rashid all the time? You're watching Rashid's RVT. You're watching RVT, a Rashid International Broadcasting Station. Y'all watching RVT! You're watching RVT, Rashid's Teletube, serving nations worldwide. The following presentation is brought to you by Rashid's Universe, now streaming on YouTube, Google+, and other social media platforms.
And now, enjoy the show.
Hey everybody, and welcome to RET, Rashid's Video Tube, in conjunction with RMJC, Rashid's Music Jukebox Center, and I am Rashid the R-Man, coming on live on social media, YouTube, Google+, and other platforms. How you doing, man? I'm glad you guys could join me. This episode, this is a different Annette. Now, I did one Annette Friday, and it was a bust, guys. I don't know what went wrong with the pictures there. I have a I had computer issues with the last Annette show I did on Friday, so I figure I'd do another one now, you know. And not only is a different Annette, but it's a special Annette because it's a special Annette Felicello, because we're going to be discussing what the big fuss is about on RET, and that's Rashids the Mystical Sorcerer. And a lot of you guys want to know what the hell is going on. Now, my Katia Bees, I want to welcome you. Come around. And we're going to discuss what's going on here. Well, all my Katia Bees, come around me, so we can really, so I can break things down for you. Okay?
Hi, gang! Big Fig here with that great new dance, the Newton. Anyhow, gooey, gooey, rich and chewy inside. Golden flaky, tender, cakey outside. Wrap the inside and the outside is a good joint too. Doing a big, big, here's the tricky part. The big, big, one more time. The big, big Newton.
Now, first of all, as a Bible student, a previous Bible student, I know what the scriptures say, because I got a lot of Muslim friends, and I have a lot of Christian friends, and I understand what the scriptures say about spiritism, witchcraft, voodoo, and stuff like that. You gotta abstain from it. Stay away from it, damn it. And you can't go near it at all. This is, believe it or not, this is Christian friendly. It's not what you think, guys. It's not like all into like, oh yeah, sweetie, but well, what I'm supposed to tell them. It's Christian friendly. It's Christian friendly, guys. It's not what you think. It's not all into the real depths of spiritism. So it's Christian friendly, so you can relax and enjoy the show when it comes up, which will be in a week or so, a couple weeks or what have you. I'm just setting the mood for it. I can knock it out within 2 days, guys, but I'm just setting the mood. I like to take my time when it comes to projects like this because it holds dear to me. Okay? Don't bring that punk ass shit around here. You scared and shit like that. Okay? Don't bring that punk ass shit around here. Don't bring that around here. You scared of the sorcery and stuff like that. In the realm of the unknown. Don't come around here and be scared, alright? Cause your fucking asses go to other places. You don't be scared of they sorcery and stuff. You come around here and be scared. Don't do that to me. Don't put me on a spot like that. I ain't somebody who been in college with you. In school. I don't go to school. I ain't gonna never go to school with you. So don't do that to me. Don't treat me like that. Don't be scared that punk shit. Don't bring it around here.
What's the matter, Sonny?
I can't keep up.
You need new Kellogg's Apple Jacks. Apple good for breakfast or snacks. Cinnamon toasty, apple tasty, made with real apple bits. A bowl a day gives you energy to play. Remember, a bowl a day gives you energy to play.
Oh, yeah.
Stop being afraid, okay, of the supernatural. Stop being afraid of a different realm than this Michael Jordan bullshit, y'all. Don't do this shit to me, okay? I'm 46 years old, going on 47, and we don't need that. We don't need the aggravation. Now let me break shit down before we get started, man. On this show right here, cause don't bring that punk ass shit around here. I hate gay stuff like that. In fact, homosexuals got more sense to y'all. So don't bring that punk ass shit around here. Don't bring that shaggy Scooby-Doo scared shit around here. I mean it.
Don't know about the future, that's anybody's guess. Ain't no good reason for getting all depressed. Fire up your pad and pencil, I give you a piece of my mind. In my opinion, nation, the sun is gonna surely shine. Stop all your fussing, stop on a smile. Come out and walk in the sun for a while. Don't fight the feeling, you know you wanna have a good time. And in my opinion, nation, the sun is gonna surely shine.
Now we got that off out the way, cause y'all busy smiling at other people's sorcery, laughing and shit. Oh, mommy, look at this. Mommy, look at that. Then you come around here and be scared. Don't do this shit to me. Not today. They don't tolerate it in they shit. That's why y'all ain't never do it in they stuff. So don't come around here and do it. Alright, now it's time that we learn shit. Alright? Now Merlin, see, that's Merlin right there. And y'all remember him from The Sword and the Stone, I think it is. All of it came from Camelot. I'm not going to get into Camelot because it's debatable. And right now, it's not a ventriloquy or whatever, because it's one way. Because Rashid gets to do all the talking. And y'all don't get to give y'all input on it. So, I'm not going to get into that Camelot story. But for the most part, what y'all read on my Google Plus page is the truth, man. It's the truth. And you'll see what characters are in Rashid the Mystical Sorcerer. I love this stuff. I love the content of it. That's why I want to talk about it on this episode of Annette Funicello Picture Up. I want to talk about this shit, guys. I want to discuss how much it means to me. I like the women in it. See, that's my kind of woman right there. You see. Now, don't start now, like I said, don't get scared around here. I mean that shit. Now, don't let me put that picture. Alright, do the picture again. Don't come around here with that punk ass shit. I'm not Jewish like that. Don't bring that punk ass shit around here. I'm serious. Alright, now let me go back to the picture. That's my woman, right? That's what kind of woman that turns me on. Now, freak is a freak, and everybody got their fetishes. I don't want to name your shit. Don't let me name your shit, okay? So let's just stick to why I like. What the hell is going on here?
Old man, flying through the sky, always ready to answer the housewife's cry.
You've got the cleanest, whitest shirts in the neighborhood.
Then how come Fred's look better? Another job for Mold Man.
What's better than clean and white?
Bright. Now you can get clothes bright with Mold, the new wonder detergent.
Who are you?
Mold Man. Mold makes clothes look better than clean and white. Mold, the wonder detergent, gets clothes bright. There's never been a power formula like this. Blue and green and white. Gets clothes better than clean, better than white.
Bold gets them bright, bright, bright. Wait, Bold Man, how can I thank you?
Don't thank me. Thank Procter and Gamble for Mold. Mold, the wonder detergent, gets clothes bright. Mold Man, Mold Man, Mold Man.
Now look, now listen. Let's stick to the show. The show is basically, now we're getting serious now. Leave my woman up there while I talk. The show is basically an animated special. Actually, it's a comic book that we have around my cult, around my commune. And we decided to bring it to RVT. I have Rashid the Jungle King. I have that one. I have a lot of Rashid comics. This one here I decided to put on social media. Now, what you're going to notice is that we're so far into the story. You guys going to get caught up the first. I made it so you guys can watch it and get caught right up. Every episode you can get caught right up. It's not like you can watch an episode and say, okay, I don't know what's going on. The only thing is, this episode is not an episode, it's a movie. Instead of a TV instead of a show, a TV show. I was about to say TV show, but since it's social media, instead of a web show. Now, here's the deal. The first one, Anna Rashid Mystical Sorcerer, is going to be a movie. Then from the movie, there'll be like TV shows, like syndications. There'll be like shows, but the first one is the movie. This is the first movie from it. You guys really should like it. You guys really, really should like it. It's a very simple story. Alright, it's a very simple story. I don't want to tell you about it right now, because I don't want to spoil you. I don't want to be a spoiler for you guys. You see, I feel good about that, because Rashid, I got my own spoiler and shit. And that feels amazing on social media to have your own fucking spoiler, dude. But I don't want to spoil. I don't want to be the spoiler for my show. I'm going to present to you guys. So I'm not going to say too much about the plot of it. It's a very simple plot, but very in depth with the 5th century, 4th century. I always been fascinated with. I'm not going to necessarily say King Arthur and all of that. That's not what it's about. The Dark Ages, Middle Ages, that whole century is fascinating. The whole thing. You can tell the truth from the fake when you look at greats like Alexander the Great, and then you have magicians like Merlin. See, it's a difference. It's different, but it's around the same time, period there. Well, not really. It's when the Roman Empire fell down, the Alexander the Great appeared and all like that. But still, we talking Dark Ages, medieval. So I find a deep fascination with that time period of magic and dragons and sorcery. And I guess for the way I was about to tell them that, sweet, I might as well tell them that since we're on the subject. I do consider myself a sorcerer. A real sorcerer. Now, a lot of people may speculate, oh, Rashid, you could do powers, you got magic powers. I don't look at my sorcery that way. I look at my sorcery in a different way. But that's the side of me y'all don't have to understand. I have a hat and everything. I have the whole shebang. So I just cartoonize myself as who I am. I'm really that guy, guys. Beside the magic stuff. Yeah, but sweetie, I'm trying to break it down to them so people understand here. Now, I'm a cult leader, so I believe in certain things, guys. You gotta understand how I think. I don't stop. Now, I'm not gonna tell you to stop, but please don't compare me to your. How can I say this without being fucking offensive? Don't compare me to modern day thinking, because my thinking is not like that. I'm thrown off, guys. I'm a big fucking child. I'm a big fucking child, and this is just the way I go down with shit. You know what I mean? I do consider myself a real sorcerer, and I do consider myself in these adventures when I display them on the screen for you guys. You know, I consider myself, this is exactly what I would do in that situation. This is exactly how I would act. This is exactly what I would say. That's how I make all my animation. I make it the real deal. I don't really make nothing pretend. How you see a cartoon character, then you see the real individual and they act totally different from the cartoon individual. I'm not like that. I'm the same guy. That's just the way I do my animation. And when in this Rashid the Mystical Sorcerer, that's who I am, dudes. Everything down to my breath I take on the screen is who I am and how I will act in situations and stuff like that. I just don't show it on social media because I'm a broadcaster and I do this and this and this. So it's a different side of me right here. But in a nutshell, that's how I act and the like. But anyway, continuing on with the story, you're gonna find excuse me, you're gonna find a lot of mystery and suspense, and you may find like, oh, this is, I do my animation different than other people do their animation. I put, if the situation was real, how would people behave in a situation? Not me per se, because I got me out the way, but I'm talking about the people around the surrounding villages or whoever or wherever I'm at in the movie, in the animation, how they will act. So you will find realism to it, but at the same time you will find that, okay, this is just animation, and this is, you'll see a difference, a demarcation between my animation and what's prevalent today in today's animation. I won't liken mine to like anime, but I can get really serious with my animation, but at the same time the animation I produce looks very innocent. That's just my style, guys. I can't help my style. That's just the way I am. That's the way we do our animation around here. I've been doing stuff like this for a very long time, so I understand what's, if I could say, alright, even though it's Rashid the Mystical Sorcerer, I can say to a Christian, it's okay for you to watch it, because I already know what they believe in and what to stay away from. It's not what you think. It's not, you know, what you think and the like. So you guys really should enjoy it. Ever since I was younger, I've always been fascinated with 5th century, 4th century. Always. Because I found a deep fascination in, there's another life, guys, other than this one right here. Now, baby, let me talk. There's another life than this right here. We don't have to be stuck to it. There's other escapes we can do. You see what I'm saying? One of my escapes is animation. Making cartoons and comics that will take me and my people, my sweethearts, on another realm, in another world. And I guess you could see on RVT is Rashid's world, hands down. But now we're going in depth and talking about 5th century. I'm not that fluent with all the attributes of the century. The words, the way they talk, the British accent. You know, these things may be a challenge for me. But in a nutshell, I will be able to get my point across and you guys should have a really, really nice time viewing this animation. I'm taking my time with the script. I'm doing each scene by hand. Each one. I'm doing by hand. Each one. And it fascinates me to do it by hand and actually see it come to life. It's fascinating to me. A lot of people shortcut the animation today and run to computer animation and have their animation characters come to life that's already drawn out for you inside of a certain program that you could get for your computer. I, on the other hand, do it different. I want to do everything from a blank screen on my computer and be able to take my finger and draw out each scene. And that's how I do my animation. I don't want nothing pre-drawn for me, because to me it feels like it's a cheat for me, because I'm an artist. Now for other people who's not really art inclined, it may not be a cheat. Now this is just the way I think. I'm not offending nobody, but this is just the way I go down. This is just the way I handle my creativity. I just feel as though it's kind of a cheat if something's drawn out for me already. I want to be able to do it. And that's why every scene I do myself. Every one. Every scene I draw out myself. And this allows me to really create and be relaxed when I create. When I do these animation cartoons. Stones are primarily the leading factor in this animation right here. Stones. Because without the stones, we have no story. So, you got the stones. I have a lot of magical things around me. I have a magical carpet that I ride on, and we could go on and on. I have a fairy, a friend, like a sister, a daughter to me, who's been around since I was a child, dude. And I confide in her, she confides in me. She doesn't talk, but we communicate with each other, and you'll see how, when you view the animation, how we communicate with each other. I don't live in a castle, but there's other castles besides Arthur's. And I hang out in some abandoned castles and talk to some friends. Now, everything I'm talking about, you may not necessarily see on this animation. But as other animations come on RVT, you will see it in that animation that comes on RVT. So you probably, if you don't see it on this one, you'll see it on previous ones that come on RVT. I'm really, really excited about this. This is a book right here, Sorcerer. I came across. This is a series, from what I understand. This is a series by Watney. Michael A. Watney. Maybe I'm pronouncing that wrong. If you guys read books, I haven't read a book in a long time, primarily because I write my own books. So I haven't really read a book because I write my own books. I don't have time to go out and get a book and read it when I'm busy writing my own books. But Norwoodley, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Maybe y'all know who that is. Maybe y'all could check that out. The Elemental Magic series. Now, I don't know how many people out there that's listening to me that's into medieval or middle age, so forth. But it's folklore. Our kind of folklore. But there's also other worlds you can experience also, like that's what I'm about to tell them, sweetie. Greek mythology is something else that we're into, and I have that animation also. I don't know if I'm gonna bring that to RVT. I don't know, but I also have Greek mythology. I'm not Hercules, but I'm somewhat of a figure of someone to be reckoned with. I don't know if I'm bringing that to RVT though. My Greek mythology, I don't know. But I just thought I stick to this, and this is the way we'll go for now. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. It's debatable, and we'll find out later on. There's not really much to say about this. If you do some research on the 5th century, the 4th century, you'll find that is not that much to say about it, because it's like almost like walking into an art store where you see a lot of canvases, paint brushes, yeah, right, baby, and paint, and you just get to get whatever and create your own. That's what it's like for me when you do research on the 5th century or 4th century. It's not really much to talk about, really, unless you get a story that's already written and you begin reading about it. But it's really not that. It's really not that much to talk about. It's strange, but it's true. So I try to make these stories. All stories are done by me. I'm doing it all. I write all the material myself. I come up with all the storyline myself. Everything you see about Rashid, the mystical sorcerer, I came up with and created my own. I didn't duplicate or copy off nothing. I probably took some familiarism from what's already existed from the 5th and 4th century, but in a nutshell, everything is fresh. Everything is done my way. Excuse me. Knights of the Round Table, y'all heard of that remark before, and you will find that those sayings throughout the animation that I produce. Not much, but I'll say some things that you're familiar with because it's part of that era, the 5th and 4th century. Now, let's get real about shit. Now here's a picture of Merlin. You could just taste like an art store. You could just take it and just make something out of the characters that's already existing. It's no like copywritten and all of that stuff. It's just you could just take and make stuff out of the 5th and 4th century. And it's really a fantastic hobby to get into if you're into hobby creating. Look, a spider coming down. Everything. Go back up. 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 Spider coming right. I can't stop that son of a bitch. It's coming right fucking down on my art, on my bag. I don't believe this damn thing. So anyway, I got a lot of spiders. I told y'all before I got a lot of spiders where I live at. And I think they come in handy because they keep the bugs out of they get bugs. So I don't kill no spiders when I see them in my house, because they keep away the gnats and the bugs and stuff. But it's not really my house. We in like a caravan. We on a road. I'm doing all this on a road because we gotta find a place to stay. But that's another story. I'm not gonna get into that. Merlin, again, he's young, and Merlin is a very up in age person. But then again, you could take him, he could be whatever you want him to be. You see, you get to create and do a lot of things, guys, with this. Very, very interesting field to go in. Now, let's get real about something. Let's get really real about something. First, I want to share this Dungeons and Dragons Wild Magic. I don't know if y'all heard of that. But yeah, basically we just dishing out some stuff. Now, the reason why it seems so off key right now, because y'all want to know about Rashid the mystical sorcerer, and I'm trying to get y'all off of that and just into the 5th century period, the 4th century period. That's what I'm trying to do. That's why it seems a little off key when I put up like this dungeon and just like what they got to do with anything. Well, you gotta understand, I don't want to spoil it for you guys. I want to finish it and then have it so y'all can be fascinated by it. If I go into detail about it all, then when you see it, all the magic is gone. You know what I mean? Don't worry. Everybody, everything gonna get satisfied in its own due season. I'm just trying to get y'all in the mood for the season of the 5th century. To get you to understand what it was and what it's about and stuff like that. Because a lot of you guys are Muslims or and Assalamu alaikum, by the way, and Namaste to Indians, and Allah Akbar to Iranians. And you guys probably never dabble in this. Some of you guys never dabble in it. So I'm trying to school you with it instead of you focus on Rashid animation. I'm trying to give you some background, the skeletorial part of it, so you could get a deeper appreciation for it when you see me present it my way on social media, RVT, on YouTube. So I'm trying to get y'all like that. So I'm aware that I'm off key a little bit, but just deal with me. I think I know what I'm fucking doing, So anyway, the Dungeons and Dragons thing. The Legend of King Arthur. Here's one right here. This is fascinating stuff, guys. Fascinating stuff. I totally forgot what I was about to say here. Maybe I should have said it after all. Maybe I should have said. Oh yeah. Let's get real about shit. And what I mean about real about shit, after all, that word cringe, we ain't even gonna say where it came from. So let's get real about shit in a different way. When we talk about this 5th century and 4th century, you always think of white people. You always think of white people for some strange reason. For some reason or another, you think of white people. And I know this don't have nothing to do with anything, but I want to cover something because if I want to get you guys in a mood to see my entertainment, I want y'all to get the right mind frame and be mature about it. Everything is not white people, guys. The United States of America have presidency. There's no such thing as kings and queens inside the United States of America. And if it is, then we'll be shocked about it. And I'm sure it is lurking around somewhere. But primarily, there's no such thing as kings and queens in America. It's presidency and vice presidency in the United States of America. No kings, no princes, no king. Now all of this goes to UK, Britain in particular. And to this day, they have Charles as a prince, and Prince Charles, he's a king, or Sir Charles is a king. You have other kings that I showed you on my show also. Now all of that belongs in UK, not the United States of America. So it's not the American white people there that you're suggesting that I should be when you look at this entertainment. Well, I just want to touch base on that. I know race is not a factor and things like that, but to put it bluntly and maturely, is on everybody's mind. Rashid, you're not white. Your race don't belong in holding a sword and acting in medieval whatever. Well, the truth of the matter is that we're familiar with Europe as well as the United States of America, and with that in mind, you have to keep in mind that just like every day is a fashion, it's worldwide, guys. I'll give you an example. Now hear me out. I'll give you an example. Today, you say the average person will wear a pair of sneakers and don't play any sports whatsoever. And that's today. That's today, 2016. Somebody can wear a pair of sneakers and don't play any kind of sports whatsoever. Alright, granted, that's all over the world, or is it just the United States of America? That's the question. Do they wear sneakers all over the world and don't play sports? Or is it just it's all over the world that people wear sneakers and not sports inclined? That's just normal. Okay, likewise, in the 5th century, this era right here was all over the world. See, one thing about people, they imitate each other. Everybody works in unison. And it's been going that way since the Greek rulers, all the way down to Julius Caesar, the Italian rulers of the Romans who ruled the world at one time. Everybody's coinciding. That's how it is, guys. So no matter what race you are, I'm sure you was into this style in the 5th or 4th century. You see the point? But when you look at Hollywood movies, when you look at Hollywood shows, whatever, you only see like it's only white or what have you. And the thing about it is, when you see them, they're not even white. They could be Jewish. They could be Irish. You see what I'm trying to say, guys? So when you look at entertainment, I do my entertainment a different way. I bring realism to my entertainment. You see what I'm saying? Now, it wasn't only in Great Britain. It was like whatever. It was worldwide that the 5th century Dark Ages was like the way it was. Every race was coinciding with that style, with that lifestyle, with the fashion, with the castles, with the what have you. They had different castles now. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it was all the one way. Everybody's different, but in a nutshell, everybody was dressing and acting the same way. Therefore, folklore is in everybody's culture in that way. You see what I mean? So, for those of you out there who's looking at Rashid saying, hey, you don't fit right, that's for white people, no, you're really ignorant to the process of enjoying medieval, middle age, dark age material. You should really understand what it was. It was worldwide. And at that time, all races here today was around back then. Okay? So just a heads up on that. I just wanted to get that out the way because I think that plays important criteria in understanding why I'm doing this project on RVT. What gives me the right to do this project on RVT? It's not really a right or wrong manner. It's just that's how it was back then, and everybody got caught up in that shit back then, and there wasn't one race. That's the point I'm trying to make. So I hope you understand that. Let me drink some water because I'm talking my fucking ass off here, dude. God. Okay, white people look better. Go fuck yourself. How about that?
You country cornflakes, you country cornflakes. Oh, they won't will when you pour on milk. Oh, they won't sponge when they are crushed. They're double toasted, double crisp and good. General Mills makes them just the way they should. You country cornflakes, you country cornflakes. Some fields of corn, so majestically waving that they won't will when you pour on milk. Double toasted cornflakes make me right. So buy our cornflakes, you country cornflakes, you country cornflakes. Please buy our cornflakes, you country cornflakes, you country cornflakes, you country cornflakes. They're made from corn.
Look out!
Just in time for my magic hat.
Magic hat? I doubt that.
I love magic hat food that's fun. See this burger? I doubt it's true. I'll change it to fries.
I doubt it. True. Say, if you could do magic, make me a shake.
Okay, your shake.
Whoa!
I love magic hat food that's fun.
I doubt it. No doubt about it, Duke.
Just push him the fuck out the way and say, move the fuck over. Now, you want to be nigga about it? Let's get nigga about it. Tell white people to get the fuck out of here. Now, let's continue on, shit. Don't let me get nigga up in here. The point I'm trying to make, guys, is let's have fun with this animation, Rashid the Mystical Sorcerer. We are going to have a lot of fun, guys, and I want you guys really to experience this with me. I am a sorcerer, and we're going through so much in this world, 5th century, that we reside in, man. We're going through a lot, and I'll be experiencing a lot. And you guys gonna have a lot of fun viewing it, and I want you to really view it, dude. So, with that in mind, I'm gonna silence myself for a bit, let the pictures roll, and we're gonna just take our time in language while I smoke this juicy cigarette. Too bad I ain't got no news for y'all again, guys. I don't know. They on strike. Something wrong with them. Something wrong with them, dude. Something wrong with them. They on strike. It's not my fault, and I don't know what to say about it. I really don't. It is interesting, sweetie. I'm drinking cold water, y'all. Forgive me. I'm going to get some candy, too, while I'm talking about. It is interesting that during the 5th... It's like... It's how many people on that's on the planet Earth? Okay. During this time right here... I mean, you'll think that this was in one place with white people. You know what I mean? But this was worldwide. This is how people lived in general, dude. They still communicated with their self. They still did foreign trade back then. and all of them had a certain style, and that style was medieval. No matter what race you were, it's not our fault that Hollywood or the movie industry today don't put your race up there like that. That's not nobody's fault. Everybody's just accustomed to looking at white people or what have you up there like that, you know. And that's the thing with cowboys and Indian movies. That's where spaghetti westerns come from. That's an insult to Italians. But that's just saying a lot of Italians made a lot of westerns. You see the point? Italians made Jason and the Argonauts, Sinbad and Eye of the Tiger. All that is Italian. You see what I mean? Because back then, Julius Caesar, he was Italian. And he ruled the world. So you got to understand what you're talking about. You're going to say, okay, Rashid, race don't belong. Like, you got to understand you got to understand the history of medieval and what it was in the 5th century and what it was about. Before you quick to point your finger and say, all right, you don't belong acting that way. You're just used to seeing Europeans on screen acting that way. And in most cases, they're not even European guys. They're Italian and Jews. You know, in most cases, in a lot of cases. Now, all you have to do is read the names at the end of the credits and you'll see that shit. But I doubt if anybody fucking do that. And I really don't care about it. I'm doing what I want to do. You don't like it? Don't watch the fucking shit. Dude. Just tell the white people if you gotta tell them to move out the way. Move out the way. And that's it. That shit. That's how you going for that bullshit. You're not gonna do it. You're not gonna do it. Whoa. You're not gonna do it. Like that shit. Leave what you want, but I don't care.
Fruity little Skittles are fun to chew. Some for me and some for you. Hi, Bill. Hi, Suzanne. What are you doing? I'm eating Skittles fruit chews. I crunch the outsides and chew the insides. They feel real good in my mouth. Yeah, they taste all fruity. I love the colors. Lemon, orange, brown, strawberry, lime, purple. Give me an orange one. Fruity little Skittles are fun to chew. Some for me and some for you.
Just in time for my magic hat. Magic hat? I doubt that. I love magic and food that's fun. See this burger? I doubt it's true. I'll change it to fries. I doubt it. True. Say, if you can do magic, make me a shake. Okay, your shake. I love magic and food that's fun. I doubt it.
No doubt about it, Duke. You've got the look. You've got the look. You've got the look. I want to know better. You've got the look. That's all together. Here she comes. The door has look. The door has look.
You know what I'm saying? Harry Potter, Equinox, Sodomanots, holding up magic wands and shit. He's a wizard. See, I don't do wizardry. I'm a sorcerer. It's the difference between a sorcerer and a wizard. Harry Potter is a wizard. Is a wizard. I'm not a wizard. I don't do wizardry. I do sorcery. There's a difference. So you see RVT changing a little bit, guys. It's changing. It's mutating. RVT is mutating to some shit, and it's gonna be that way all the way till we put up our animation special, guys. That's just the way it's gonna be. I told you RVT is not gonna stay the same sometime. Our shicing is over, and I told my kids, oh, we gonna find something around here to have fun. And they know daddy always gonna come up with some shit, dude. Sicing is, that's what I'm saying, sicing is over, but we right up on this shit. We gonna have some fun up in here.
Don't know about the future. That's anybody's guess.
Stop all your fussing, slap on a smile. Come out and walk in the sun for a while. Don't fight the feeling, you know you wanna have a good time. And in my opinion, nation, the sun is gonna surely shine.
Guys, life is just so fucking boring now. You know what I mean? And the thing that gets me about that is I hate boredom. I don't know. It's something about boredom. It just doesn't agree with me. I just hate fucking being bored with nothing to do. And I just had to come up with something. I have Studio 54 coming up. Of course, y'all know that I have Paper Moon documentaries coming up. But I know once I show them, I'm impelled to like, okay, I gotta find something else to put up now, or what have you, and that might take time or whatever. But in the meantime, the fun is over. I want to take my utmost time. In fact, Paper Moon documentary is almost finished. So I'm happy about that. I'm very happy about that. But I gotta get Studio 54 going. You know what I mean? That's on the works. But I like to keep things going. I don't like things to be over. That's just the way I am. I hate for things to be over. I just hate it. I just hate for things to be over. That's why I'm taking my time with this animation special. And as the weeks and days go by leading up to it, y'all will see more promotion for Rashid the Mystical Sorcerer. Y'all see more promotion of it. Then on a Friday, I know it's going to be a weekend. That's when I plan on broadcasting it. Either a Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. It has to be the weekend because most likely I'm going to try to get it not on a Sunday because I know the next day people got to go to work and school. And I hate showing stuff and then y'all got to go back out in that monkey bullshit. So if I show it on a Friday, Saturday, y'all got the day off the next day. And that's how I want to do. That's just the way I think. That's how I broadcast, I want to do it that way. Rather than showing it to you knowing you got to go back out the next day and go around like that. I really don't. I want you to see my shit and then still live your life, dude. I really do. I feel for the kids that's in school. I know y'all started school. And I'm right with you, man. I know it don't seem like it. All the children, if any children listen to what you shouldn't be. Because this is primarily for adults. But any children that's listening, I'm right with you, man. Alright? Do what you got to do and go home. Alright? Forget about all the other shit now. Now Rashid gonna say it again. Do what you got to do. Okay? And go home. One more time. Do what you got to do. And go home. And make it a good year, guys. But I'm right with you. I know it sucks. It really fucking sucks. These chimpanzees. I know it sucks. Do what you got to do. And go home. And mind your business. Mind your business. And that's my message to y'all young ones out there that's in school. Because I know they going through shit, man, with this goddamn ape shit. I know they are. Stupid ass shit. But in a nutshell, when you come here, guys, I'm going to have some entertainment for us because we want to have some fun. We want to really enjoy ourselves. I got some sexy women. Medieval women can be so sexy. See, I like the magical period of being able to hold out your finger and have something come to be or being created by your fingertips. I like the whole mystical outlook of magic. I just like magic. And when you really look at it, magic is part of life. It is. If you believe in something spiritual, there's somebody saying, well, it's been said that, okay, I don't believe in God, but I believe in a higher form of spirituality. That's magic. Jesus did magic. He healed. He changed water to wine. All of that, if somebody do today, they will consider it magic or sorcery. But since it's Holy Spirit, it's related to Holy Spirit, it's called Holy Spirit. You see, it's called something very divine. It's called the Spirit, the Holy Spirit of God, the Holy Spirit of Christ. It's different name, but in a nutshell, it's still magic. So when you really look at it, magic is part of our life. You see, it's still part of our life. Even atheists who believe that life began from nothing denotes a sort of magical thinking. When you consider the fact that everything got created, DNA and everything, off of nothing. The Big Bang Theory, whatever. Magic. You see what I mean? So it necessarily is not to be frowned upon in a negative way, meaning, okay, you gonna lose your life. The Bible says abstain from all forms of magic, spiritism, sorcery, abstain from all of that stuff. Stick to God and His holy word and His Holy Spirit and enjoy His magic. You see the point? But I'm not sharing nobody, but again, it's not magic. It's Holy Spirit. It's God's Spirit. It's His. But in a nutshell, what I'm trying to say is everybody has the taste of something supernatural, whether it's religion or what have you, or dark. It's everybody has that flavor, that wants that taste, or is it possible to get that taste? And for me, I like to create. We around here like to create that taste. I want to create it. I want to be able to make my stories, write my own stories about it. I've seen enough. Well, write my own stories about it and then produce it and being able to see it on the screen come to life. That's what I want to do, and that's what I'm doing here. And what I'm about to say is I've seen a lot of mystical, majistical shows and movies in my life that I'm able to create my own. You see, when you're into exercising or aerobics or what have you, and you're watching aerobics class, and you're watching aerobics class, now you're going to aerobics, now you want to teach aerobics, what have you, then all of a sudden you sit down, you can write a book about aerobics. You know why? Because you're familiar with it. Any field that you're in, you're able to write a book about it. You see the point? You can write a book about it. So likewise with this right here, I've seen so many movies and so many shows that I'm able to create my own animation with it. The same thing. Don't think it's not. It is. There's not a big mystery of what I can do. I'm just very articulate. Alright? I'm very, very articulate, and that's just something I was born with, and I could do it by ear. I had no art training whatsoever. I never been to school. I've been a computer class. I just know how to take stuff and learn how it works and just work with it. I swear to God, I'm not shitting y'all. I'm not really not playing. It's really serious about my situation. That the computer wasn't the first thing. You see, the VCR TV was the first thing that I experimented with. I don't want to get into what I did to the VCR and TV, but the computer comes next, making RVT and all. I just can take stuff and make stuff out of it. That's just what I do. I can't. It's hard for me to just look at something normal this is how it is, Rashid. This is how you use this, Rashid. Now go with it. It's hard for me to sit back and look at that and say, okay, alright, I'll do it that way. I always got to take it and do something else with it. I just always got to do that. I don't know why. I'm a big baby. I always got to take stuff and recreate it and shit like that. And what are my flaws? Let's call it one of our flaws. That's all. We call it one of our flaws. I just got to do that, guys. And I can compare that to like doing animation. I'm gonna take stories and make my own story about it. You can't, if you notice, you can't do every show like that. But medieval and dark ages, the 5th century, you can do that with. You see the point? You can do that with. Because it's nothing but an art store. You could create something, put yourself in there, and all, and this, and this, and this, and this. And it's very fascinating too. It's very, very fascinating. And you got so many movies that did that. That have nothing to do with King Arthur whatsoever, but it's still around that time period, and the movie is totally different than what's going on. I remember why I can name some. The Sword and the Sorcerer was a good one of my best movies we ever seen. Crazy about the Sword and the Sorcerer. That's one right there. Dragon Slayer was another one, and we could go on and on and on with these Hollywood movies just like that, but you get to create with that, and it's a message to each and every one of you. You can do the same thing if you want to. The only thing is, the only question is, do you want to? You see, the only question is, do you want to? And Rashid wants to, so I did it, and I'm doing it. You see, and when you understand about the race issue, then it makes it all the more. Because it's like, oh, see, people used to white because they always using white in the movies and on TV. But in reality, when it was happening, white wasn't the only ones on earth. And everybody mocks each other's style. It always been that way. Always been that way. Meaning, back in 1962, you go to the United States of America, they wore shirts with the collar that comes out to the shoulders. Now you go to Japan, they wearing the same damn shirts. You go to India, they wearing the same damn shirts. That's the way people are. So it's impossible to say that only Western existed back then. It's impossible. Now you can make your world where it's Western and like, but that's not reality. It's other races here. You see the point? And not everybody's white just because they look blonde hair and blue eyed guy. Looks are very deceiving. They could be Jewish. There are Jewish people, guys. You know, they're just a hands up on that. And they do own Hollywood. They created Hollywood. Just a hands up, man. And yes, they're minorities. So it goes deeper than you're not that race, what have you, guys. It goes very, very deeper than that. Learn about what you're saying before you say it. Get appreciation for what you can do. And fucking do it, dude. It's that simple. And do it. Stop making fucking excuses. And do it. You want to be in medieval? Go in medieval. You want to be in the Dark Ages? Go in the Dark Ages. You want to be able to meet Alexander the Great? You can meet Alexander the Great, dude. There's no problem. There's no laws to say you can't. There's no laws to say you can't. So just understand, man. You can really enjoy history. You gotta want to do it. There ain't no laws to say you can't. Ain't nothing, no restrictions on it whatsoever. So that's my point, and that's why I wanted to do this special show. Put that pretty woman on that screen. Yeah. So my animation is about stones. Stones. I love stones. I do. I love stones. In my cult, we have crystals. I love crystals and stones. I do. They all hold a significant power. Each one means something. Each one. People believe in that because I remember back in the 50s and 60s and 70s around the United States of America, they had mood rings. And any of you guys listening to me remember what a mood ring is. And a mood ring is kind of like magic. Because what you did was you put it on your finger, and when you got angry, I think it turned purple. When you got happy, it turned red. Now, we don't know what happened to the all-star, the all-time mood rings that we enjoyed back in the 70s and 60s. We don't know. Hopefully, one day it'll come back out. But it was cool. It was cool, guys, to walk around with a mood ring on. So you had niggas walking around and your motherfucking brothers and shit walking around. These disco motherfucking Italian motherfuckers walking around with mood rings on. When they got angry, their shit turned red. When they got happy, their shit turned blue. When they got excited, their shit turned pink. I swear, they was called mood rings. Now, we don't know what happened to these mood rings. Maybe they'll come back, but that was a form of people wearing something magical. So it's cool. Magic is really an in thing. It's not an out thing. It's an in thing. That's why people play these That's why video games are the shit right now. Not a magic and mystical in that. So it's a definitely in thing. This is just how I'm handling me liking magic. I'm liking it this way. You see what I'm saying? I'm liking it this way by creating our own magic around RVT, me and my family. And this is how we handle it this way. I thought I'd come on the air and talk about this because I feel as though we need to touch base on what's going on around RVT. What is wrong with Rashid? What is going on with Rashid? I told y'all a long time ago. Don't get comfortable with the way RVT runs because all of a sudden shit will change. It depends on how we feel. It depends on how we feel around here. If we want to do something, we're going to do it. And it's going to look different. But it's not going to last. We're going to always go back to our original formatation of RVT. But not until this play out. This era that we're in. And right now is 5th century era. So just understand what's going on around RVT, and you know I'm gonna come on and tell you hands up on what's going on. Disney has been is one of the most inspirational people I look towards for as an example of someone going the extra mile, being talked about, being criticized, and still saying I like this, and came off victorious in it. I have the highest respect for Disney in that field. We just got finished watching this documentary about Disney, and it's on PBS. You guys got to check it out. It's on YouTube. The first part of it, the voice is really slurred when you hear it. It's very, very slurred. But the second one is basically normal. It's on PBS. It's called The Lifestyle, Disney. The Lifestyle of Disney. I forgot the correct name of it. But y'all gotta check it out. It talks about Disney from the time he started as a child. What inspired him to come up with the creation of Mickey Mouse and what have you. And the times his whole studio turned on him before. His whole studio turned on, and he kept going. He didn't stop. And this is before Disneyland got created. You gotta see it. It really conquers what Disney was. Now you gotta get by on the first vid. You gotta get by him, the slurred talking and shit. You gotta get by that fucking shit. But you can still understand what they're talking about. It's because YouTube copyrights shit, so they gotta slur up the documentary, slur it up a bit. But in a nutshell, you will really enjoy that, how he got started, man. How he really got started. You will really enjoy that and understand that the struggles he been through. His whole studio turned on him. He got betrayed by everybody. He took the Mickey Mouse character and made Mickey Mouse angry at him, pointing his finger. Mickey Mouse was pointing his finger angry at him. And this distorted his view of his creation. But he still kept going, guys. And you know, you just got to check out that documentary on PBS now. Channel 12, PBS. And it's a history thing. And they took care of Disney. It's a Disney thing. There's only one on YouTube on PBS. I'm pretty sure of that. So check it out, dude, when you get a chance. It's very, very enlightening. It's very, very enlightening, dude. Talk about animation. I like watching. I love some documentaries, guys. I love some documentaries, man. I could watch the documentaries. That's why I like the top 10s, Mojo, and I like all of that because I like informative shit. You know what I mean? I like really, really, but I'm a stupid ass also. I like the stupid shit too. So it's like vice versa. It's not vice versa, but it's like I like play tug of war with it. But the documentaries always come out on top because we just love documentaries. We love some fucking documentaries, and that Disney was a good one. And that's why I figure I could do some documentaries. I'm not the best at it, but you know. So in this right here, it's kind of hard. This animation, Rashid the Mystical Sorcerer. Y'all gonna find out that it's hard to match my mouth. I'm learning the ropes of doing animation with my finger. If I was doing, imagine if I did it on paper and pencil. You guys couldn't handle it. You guys will look at me. You'll say, "Get the fuck out of here." You had some training. I don't believe that you had no school training. I don't believe that. That's what y'all say to me if y'all saw my animation with me drawing pictures on paper. Because I'm very professional with it. I've been doing it all my life. So if it looks like way and I'm using my finger on social media, imagine a pencil in my hand on paper. So what I'm trying to say is when y'all look at this Rashid the Mystical Sorcerer, y'all gonna notice that I'm trying to, my mouth keeping up with my words. I'm not that thorough with that. I'm learning, guys. I'm learning. It's all a learning process. And I'm really learning to do these things. To keep, like when you see the characters talk and the mouth stop at the proper time and open. It's very difficult to do, man. Very fucking difficult to do. And I do it all. I do the coloring, the mouth, and I do the whole shebang. And my kids back me up on it. But in a nutshell, I do the whole fucking thing, and it's very difficult to do. But you'll see that it's the best animation that I could produce on social media. So I gave it the best I got. Not the best I got, because like I said, I'm going easy with you guys. I'm going easy with y'all. I don't want nobody to be, everybody already scared of me already, and I don't need nobody being scared of me any more than what they are. That's why celebrities acting stupid now. So I'm telling you the truth, and y'all know that. That's why celebrities acting dumb now, dude. So I'm trying to be modest with my talents on social media. I'm trying to be real modest with it, and but I am learning. It's a learning process, and it's a fun learning process. I must say, it's a very fun learning process. So here's the deal. I'm not going to stay online too long. I'm not going to stay on the air too long because I want to get back to work, guys. I just feel as though I want to come up on here and talk about animation and what's going on around RVT, guys. So I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the cigarette trick that I didn't do in a while. And that is, after the cigarette is gone, then I'm out of here. Yeah, but y'all got to check out that fucking Disney documentary. Oh, that's so informative. I mean, it breaks it down of what he been through, his struggles, the whole thing, dude, the whole thing. How he walked around trying to get a deal, and they was telling him no, studio after studio was telling him no. Then finally he got a break, and it was the best thing that ever happened to him, because now he's dead now, of course, but man, look at the empire he created. It's amazing. Very interesting, very inspiring for anybody who wants to go into animation and do something with your life. Very, very inspiring. Yes, indeed, man. So I'm really excited about this project, because that's what it is, a project. And after it's over, maybe it'll be Studio 54 term, you know. I'm gonna wait and see. But right now I need something to take the heat off. You know, I need to take the heat off. And this right here is taking the heat off. Different from Rashid's universe, but it's because it's a movie, so we gotta focus on animation looking really, really okay there a little bit. But y'all guys should really, really enjoy it. And again, once again, I'm gonna repeat this. I want to repeat this. It's who I am. On the screen, it's who I am, dude. It's who I am. It's exactly how I act. I try to mimic myself the best way I can with my kids' help. Because, see, nobody knows you like your family. So, with my kids, I mimic I put my shit on there the best way I can of who I am, dude. The real deal. So when y'all see it, just know it ain't no make-believe character. That's who I am, man. I'm not shitting you. I'm not playing with you. Just like Rashid's universe. That's who I am right there. I'm serious. I'm very fucking serious about it, dude. Well, I don't got time to pretend this shit. I ain't got time for that shit. I don't got time for it, man. So, just want you to know that. And this is just one of the hobbies that I have. The 5th century. This is just one of the hobbies that I have. I love this. It's just an escape from reality. And you can be anybody you want to be, man. Anybody you want to be, you can be it. It's amazing. If you can't draw the pictures, you can write, can't you? Write some stories about yourself. There's other ways of doing it. You don't necessarily have to go and say, I need to do a cartoon and look at myself as a cartoon. You can actually write a book or write a story of yourself as a character in a medieval story and then post it online. You know, have a design on the screen while you talking about this story that you're in. There's other ways of doing it, guys. Just get creative and just escape this. I mean, this is good. We live in this world, but we don't gotta stay in this motherfucker, dude. We don't got to. And there's other ways to escape it. You just gotta find your way, and this is just one of our ways around here. And I just want to come on the line and share it with you. I wanted to talk about it with you because I know y'all wondering what's going on. Too bad I can't name no names. You know, other videos on social media, you hear them naming names and whatnot of different artists who did this and different artists. I feel as though, this is my opinion about that. This is why I don't name names. Besides Disney popular names. Number one, I'll be truthful, I don't know none. I don't know any. That's number one. Not saying I don't give them credit. I do give them credit. But I don't know any. I'm being honest with you. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know any. And I'm not gonna get up here and do research and name names on my show just to look smart. You see, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna tell you the deal. So when you come across their work, you can find out who they are. I inspired you to look at that work, their work, without walking away from it. Now, when you see their name, you know that you did that on your own. You see the point? If I tell you names and everything, that's not helping you. I want you to get into what you like. I don't want to name names for you because that's not helping you out. It's not helping you out. I want you to get into, if you decide to get into whatever it is. Plus, I feel as though it's a kind of respect to that person. Maybe they don't want their name being mentioned on social media. You see the point? And so, in a way, it's kind of showing consideration. I don't know what that person thinks. He could be sitting back. I ain't want Rashid to mention my name about my art. Well, he could be like that. You can't just. But today it's prevalent. You know, that's what I'm saying. It's prevalent. Just name names and shit. And that's why they going through all this shit. You notice they going through all this shit on social media. I'm not gonna get into it, but that's why they going through all this shit with these people. You can't just throw names out of you can't do that. I mean. Jesus, you just can't do that, guys, you know? And that's why they're going through all this shit on social media now. with these people coming right back saying, "Hey, I don't want my shit shown on because you can't." But today, oh, it's this name right here with this, it's this name right here, and it is taking away from, it's taking a flavor away from the art and creativity when you do that. You see what I mean? And maybe they don't want their names, but that's why I don't name names, guys. I don't name names. That's why I don't name names, guys. I just don't. That's just something I don't do. Because it's showing, to me, I don't know what these people are thinking and shit. You know what I mean? They gonna be thinking, I don't want my name being seen on no social media. I'm this. They think highly of themselves and their art and their creativity. I don't want my name being said on social. They be all like that while you busy naming their names. It's a film by such and such, such and such. And such did an excellent job. And then they sitting back like, who told you that? I didn't want my name, you know. It's showing respect. I don't know. That's just the way Rashid thinks, dude. And that's the reason why I don't fucking name names. That's why I don't know what these people thinking. I don't even know what they are. I like their work, and I'll say they work, and that's it. Or I'll show they work, but I'll never name their names, dude. That's kind of going too far to me. You want to know their names? After the movie, you read their names on the credits. That's the way you do it. But you don't go on the air and say their names, for Christ's sake. You put them in the spotlight. You don't know what they doing with their life. I'm just saying, they do that a lot on social media, and I just don't do that. That's something I don't do. That's just something I do. That's why I don't name names, guys. I just don't. And I'm not going to. And with that in mind, I'll finish my smoking. It's time for me to get out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Annette. A special episode of Annette. You'll find these special episodes on Annette. And there's nothing else to say that the animation movie, Rashid's animation movie, will be up soon. And I will keep you posted, alright? Is it a deal? Are you guys going to be here? Of course you are. So I'll see you later on RBT, and stick close to RBT for more Rashid entertainment under my post section. And I will not let you guys down. We will be entertained. And I'll talk to you guys later. See ya. This has been an RVT, Rashid's Video Tube, social media television production.
Can somebody give these girls some socks? Good girl. This program was brought to you by Rashids Cyber Rock Films in conjunction with YouTube and Google Plus and social media plug out. It's all about change, real change. Peace.
Up next on RVT, Rashid's Video Tube. It's a special documentary on What Do You Think? It's an inside candid look at Studio 54. Following that is the Rashid YouTube radio show. Let's all make it a great summer, particularly a great Shicer, as we celebrate here on RVT, where is Rashid all the time.
Y'all watching RVT!
You're watching RVT, a Rashid International Broadcasting Station. Heads up, everybody, it's RVT. Hands down, everyone is RVT. Look over there. Who's over there is RVT. Everyone, everywhere is RVT. When you're walking, when you're working, talking, having fun. Worldwide Rashid enjoyment. Social television when the day is done. All you need is just to sit back and let Rashid's door open up to fun. Fun beyond your wildest enjoyment. Social media fun. It's RVT, Rashid's Video Tube for social media, Rashid's computer television, weather news and celebrity news, and award-winning content that goes on and on. If you can't get RVT, contact your local internet service provider. RVT, now streaming on YouTube and Google Plus and other social media platforms. Call now! Hey, having spaghetti tonight? A whole lot of vegetables. Sauce just the way you like it. It's the thickest, heartiest sauce ever, made with a whole lot of plump, juicy tomatoes, special seasonings and spices, with that zesty, full-bodied tomato taste. Now you're eating spaghetti. So serve up some Italiano at its best. Now at your local market, or go online at www.italiancooking.org. That's www.italiancooking.org. Pork this, pork that, pork this, pork that, pork, 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 pork. Yeah. Top the meat. Jam it, cram it, jam it, jam it, jam it. Jam it, cram it, jam it, jam it, jam it. Ah, the sweet taste of jam. Oh, did you say jam? I sure did. I said jam. And there's all kind of flavors of it. Like what? Like what? That's a good question. Well, look, step over here. You have regular jam, jelly, marmalade, and fruit butter. Oh, fruit butter. Delicious on raisin bread. Oh, jam it, cram it. Jam it, cram it, jam it, jam it, jam it. The delicious taste of jam. In the morning time, it's a definite mouth opener. So fruity, so flavorful. Oh, I love it. So sweet. Impossible to say no to. So definitely a jam it. A jam it, cram it, jam it, jam it, jam it. Oh, thank you, Rashid. Hey, no problem. Hey, you're a pretty good singer. You think so? Of course I do. Now come on, let's talk about the different ways you can eat jam. You can eat it on toast, you can eat it on bread, you can eat it warm, you can eat it cold. You can even eat it outside. You can eat it inside. Tortoise the Frog here. I'm Rashid's pet frog. But enough about the small talk. I want to enlighten your mood with one simple snack. Pickles. Yes, you guessed it. Crispy pickles. See, it's kind of a big deal around here because it's basically two kinds. The classic, which is rather small. But have you ever been to the grocers or the like and came across a barrel? You know what I'm talking about. Behold, a beautiful barrel in the stores that's usually overlooked. See, unlike ordinary pickles, barrel pickles are way past the normal size. And talk about a satisfying snack. Oh, brother. You can say that again. Plump and juicy. One bite and you're hooked. It's easy to locate. Just reach and grab, or they'll do the grabbing for you. With 0 fat and only 7 calories and a whopping 15 milligrams of potassium. Wow. You can even purchase a whole jar. Hey, good to much for internet browsing. Excellent with my Philadelphia cheesesteak. Go north and South Philly. And amazingly satisfying with ale. It's just one of the #1 mouth-watering snacks of all time. Rashid. Yeah, Tor. Do you think they know we can't get enough of their pickles? Well, if they don't, they do now, Tor. So satisfy the canine in you when you crave barrel pickles. Or go online at www.barrelpickles.org. That's www.barrelpickles.org. Put it on this, spread it on that. A little on this and a whole lot of that. Everything's better with butter. Whip it on this, a little on that. Smear it on this and square it on that. Everything's better with butter. Now you can square it up with butter or margarine. Electrify your taste buds with the rich and satisfying taste of butter. Whip it on this, graze it on that. Square it on rice, now that's where is that? Everything's better with butter. Now get to the grocers and square it up. Also in spread style to go easy on bread. You're watching RBT, Rashid's Teletube Worldwide. Where is Rashid all the time?
You're watching Rashid's RVT.
You're watching RVT, a Rashid International Broadcasting Station.
Oh, I feel so terrible. What's the matter, guy? Oh, you wouldn't understand. Oh, come on, it can't be all that bad. Okay, if I must, Rashid, I'll tell it to you. I have no sweets this year. You have no sweets? Well, that's not good. No, it's not good at all. I want something sugary. I want something delicious. Here's the idea. Try some chocolate bites. Chocolate bites? Yup, chocolate bites. Tiny chocolate bits wrapped up. After dinner or evening leisure. They're great. Chocolate bites. Hey, guy. Yeah? Are you feeling any better? Long as I got my chocolate bites. I know. So, guys, when you're out, pick some up. It's great.
The benefits of spray paint is miraculous. You never know what you can muster up if you try. And talk about the perfect outdoor hobby. The chair is spray painted. The chair. So whether indoor or outdoor, paint away. Just don't forget about the spray kind. Ice cream, balls, shoes, socks, all on social media. Laughing, playing, having fun, all on social media. Books, trains, weight loss gains, all on social media. Different worlds, cute little girls, things that will make you lose your curls, all on social media. Cartoonish babes, the twerking gays, the top 10s that will make you be amazed, all on social media. Rashid Arman people love, all without a lot of subs, all on social media. That's Rashid's social media. Oh, thank you. Y'all watching RVT! Hi, I'm a bull, and I know what I like. So when I go out to dinner in a place like this, I order something hearty and bold. And with it comes something else that is bold. Barbecue sauce. That rich, thick, mouth-watering flavor you just can't get from ketchup, salsa sauce, or steak sauce. My barbecue sauce takes flavor to a whole nother level of flavor, giving you the satisfaction you crave on your dishes. Even goes with vegan dishes. In fact, it goes on just about anything. And that's no bull. But pork and beef ribs? Guys, I died. Try the boldest of sauces at your groceries or go online. It's waiting for you. Get ready and save on Rashid's RVT Supermarket and Half Price and Savings, where you can save up to 40 to 50% off with coupon. And don't forget to check your circulars for money grabbing savings. Whole chicken tender poultry, just $9.99 or less. Or tender lamb and steak chops, now $7.99 or less at some dealers. Fresh cut watermelon, orange juice, $6.99. Fresh vegetables, so you don't ever have to wonder what's for dinner. Whether it's hot pizza or fruit, specially cut poultry, pork, beef, or chops. Fresh milk, all available for a reasonable price. Chuck shoulder roast, $3.69 a pound. Chunky soup, 2 for $3. Freshness right at your fingertips. And you can now shop online and have your groceries delivered to your door. Dice cut from the grocers to your freezer to the dinner table. Buy one get one free fresh plucked strawberries or $2.99 a pound rump roast, crispy bacon, and a Rashid R-Man advertiser for boneless beef chuck roast, $2.49. Dazzle your taste buds as you rack up on savings. And don't forget about the RVT reminder of ordering online. Supermarket savings and more are what you're going to get. So get shopping. No woman expects makeup to turn back the clock. But she does expect to look terrific now. That's what replenishing makeup's about. It's got special replenishers in it. Not only to improve the look, but you can feel it on your skin. Replenishing makeup ad brought to you by RVT, Rashid's Video Tube, for the Rashid woman in you. Your adventure starts here. Luggage from top names over 65% off. Just surf over to www.luggage.com. That's www.luggage.com. Ice cream, balls, shoes, socks, all on social media. Laughing, playing, having fun, all on social media. Books, trains, weight loss gains, all on social media. Different worlds, cute little girls, things that will make you lose your curls, all on social media. Cartoonish babes, the twerking gays, the top 10s that will make you be amazed, all on social media. Rashid R-Man people love, all without a lot of subs, all on social media. That's Rashid's social media. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Quick, guys, run for the hills! Ah! Everybody run! Everybody run! Ah! Look out! RVT.
Hey guys, you know what this is? Come on. Around here we call this the cure. What? You don't know what the cure is? Well, first, let's talk about what this is. It's syrup. Now I know you use syrup for pancakes and waffles. But did you know there's other kinds of syrup? All from the finest things of the planet. Want strawberry pancakes? Let the cure do its job and transform your regular pancakes into strawberry ones. Okay, want blueberry pancakes? Go out and get blueberry syrup and voila! Blueberry pancakes. Use the flavors on ice cream, pie, and even cereal. No wonder why we call this the cure. It cures everything from plain to fabulous. So, enjoy nature's answer to plain. Look for money-saving coupons in the paper. It's still a bargain. I mean, still a bargain. 50% off sale. Up to 50% off couches, bedroom, TV units, and much, much more. Go to www.stealabargain.com. That's www.stealabargain.com. The benefits of spray paint is miraculous. You never know what you can muster up if you try. And talk about the perfect outdoor hobby. The chair is spray painted. The chair. So whether indoor or outdoor, paint away. Just don't forget about the spray kind.
Quick, guys, run for the hills! Ah! Everybody run! Everybody run! Ah! Look out! RVT.
You're watching RVT, a Rashid International Broadcasting Station. Y'all watching RVT! I'm okay. I'm okay. It's just when I think about how much I love and want chocolate. Oh! Just a reminder, there's always time for chocolate. Up next on RVT, Rashid's Video Tube. It's a special documentary on What Do You Think? It's an inside candid look at Studio 54. Following that is the Rashid YouTube radio show. Let's all make it a great summer, particularly a great Shicer, as we celebrate here on RVT, where is Rashid all the time.